Okay, it is time to talk about scheduling. I've been talking to my students a lot about this, to my college students. A BFA program, a conservatory program, any type of program where you're in school classes plus you need to do rehearsal for like independent time or like a show or anything like that, our timing is crazy. A lot of my students are telling me that they're feeling overwhelmed. They're feeling like there's just not enough hours in the day. So I'm making this video to help you and hopefully kind of like give you a tool to manage your schedule and how you can build a schedule and still feel like you have a social life and still feel like you can, be like a normal human instead of just a college student. Here we go. First things first, you need to schedule your food and your classes. You need to schedule time for yourself to eat. You need to schedule all of the classes that you have, and you need to schedule sleeping. Those need to be non-negotiables, okay? So I've went ahead and did that into this little schedule over here. I put that in order to get to class from 8 to 10. I need to have breakfast at 7:30, which means I need to wake up at 6:30 so I can have my morning routine. I can maybe do a little stretching. I can just get myself set up for success for the day. Then from 10 to 12, this is important for me. I want to be able to either go to the gym or just go for a walk outside. Anything that has to do with taking care of my body. Maybe I'm just stretching, maybe I'm doing a yoga class, maybe I'm lifting weights, maybe I'm going for, like I said, a walk outside, a walk on the treadmill, or I'm doing something else. Who knows? Whatever that means to you, this is a great time to do it in the morning. And now I gave myself 2 hours to do this, gym and get ready for the day. I usually am not taking that long. Sometimes I'll do an hour long, maybe a lifting session or something, but that doesn't need to be the case for you. So this would be a great place to see if you could put something else in here. Instead of 2 hours for gym and getting yourself ready for the day, maybe you just need an hour. And that would be another great time for you to maybe get some homework or studying in. Or you could go hit the practice room for a half an hour. Then I scheduled lunch for myself. And then 12:30 to 2, I would do homework and studying. Now, maybe you would prefer to do homework and studying from 10 to 12, and then you would prefer to go to the gym from 12:30 to 2. That's your choice, and that's something that you're gonna have to just figure out with what works for you, right? It's all about what you prefer. You don't have to do it in this order. This is just a sample. Then I'm going back to class 2 to 5. And then 5 to 6, I'm going to have some relaxing time where I'm just going to have dinner. I'm maybe going to watch a show. I'm going to chill for a bit because that was a long day. You've packed a lot in here already. Then it's time for rehearsal, 6:30 to 10. I know some people rehearse 6:30 to 10:30. Some people rehearse 6 to 10. Maybe you'll get done early. I don't know. This is just an example. Then 10 to 11, it's time to wind down. No more, unless you have to do something, some kind of homework. But we gave yourself plenty of homework time during the day to get things done that are crazy. So you should be able to just come home, relax, and sleep. 8 hours of sleep, people. Sample Monday. Okay, Tuesday. I'm going to pretend that Tuesday is my lighter day, so I don't have as much class. I have a little bit more free time. So like we said, we're going to bed at 11 and we're waking up at 7, getting those 8 hours of sleep. Then we're going to have breakfast again at 8 o'clock, and we're going to go to the gym, 9 to 11. Gym doesn't mean you have to go to the gym, right? It's just time to take care of yourself. Stretching, walking outside, relaxing, whatever. Maybe you don't need also this full time. This would be another great time. Take 30 minutes, go to the practice room. 11 to 1, we're doing homework. We're studying. That's 2 hours of really focused time. If you don't need that time, well, then you can do something else. You could practice, or you could plan for the rest of your week. You can run an errand, whatever you need to do, but you're gonna schedule it in, okay? 1 o'clock, you're gonna have lunch. Then more homework studying practice time. If you have a day where you don't have a lot of class, then please, please, please prioritize those days as your work and studying days so you are not like really, really overwhelming yourself on those busy long days that you have. This is a great time for practicing as well. And now I said 1:30 to 3:30 and I gave like a lot of different things to do. I personally would break it down further and give myself like very specific goals. 1:30 to 2 is my practice time. 2 to 2:15, I'm gonna finish an assignment, maybe for music theory. And then I'm gonna study, and then I'm gonna start a different thing. So I don't do so well where it's like a big block and it's just like random. I like to really schedule it out. Then I have class 3:30 to 6. 6 o'clock is my dinner time. 6:30 to 10 is rehearsal. Same thing after rehearsal. I am going to do my nighttime routine. I'm going to wind down for the day. And then I'm going to wake up really early because I'm guessing that Wednesdays are going to be pretty similar to your Monday schedule, where it's going to be a really long day, full of class, not a lot of free time. Okay, then I did a weekend schedule. Your weekends are probably going to be a lot more free unless you're working, which is totally fine. I really suggest you making a schedule for yourself for the weekends as well, so you are not feeling like it's just an oblivion of things that you have to do. You're actually like doing what you need to do. So weekend, this is assuming you are not working a job, right? This is assuming you are only a college student and you are just trying to get some work done on the weekends and like have a good time. So 8 o'clock, you're gonna wake up. It's really important that even when you get to sleep in a little bit, we're not like really pushing past the time where we need to get up during the week. We wanna keep your schedule fairly regulated and normal. If your wake up times are all crazy, your body is not gonna know what's going on. It's gonna give you some trouble. So we wanna keep that wake up time fairly consistent. Okay, then you're gonna have breakfast, we're gonna relax. Then 10 to 12, gym, outside time, get ready for the day, whatever you need to do here. Then we're gonna still give ourselves 2 hours of some homework time. Maybe you need a little more than 2 hours. So maybe it's gonna cut into that 10 to 12 time. That's up to you and what you need to get done. But you are gonna give yourself some work time today. So it's not just a free-for-all, right? It can't just be a free-for-all. 2 o'clock, make sure you're eating something, okay? We had breakfast at 9. We can have lunch a little bit later, but it's whenever you need to eat, okay? Then 3 o'clock, free time. Hang out with your friends. Go do something fun that is not having to do with your major, right? We got to give ourselves a brain break. And 3 o'clock on, that's just free time. You need to just put it away. Put it away. Now, I would say maybe if you have to study more, if you have something else, like a big project or something, then maybe you choose either Saturday or Sunday to work on that big project. But I really encourage you to give yourself enough free time and enough downtime to let your mind rest. That's a lot of things to do during the week. We all know that your schedules are absolutely crazy. So scheduling time to rest and relax and just rejuvenate is going to be very important. I hope this helps. If you need help further, let us know in the comments and we can give you some more suggestions.